Don't overcook it. All you do is put a bay leaf in the bottom of a shallow pan, put the fish steak on top, a little bit of water, put the lid on, very, very low flame. Watch. As soon as it's no longer translucent, it is done. Overcook this and it will be like shoe leather. This, I gotta tell you, oh, let me taste this for you guys. It's so tender and tasty, very mild, not at all fishy. I know people are worried about fishy taste. Not fishy at all. Alright, here's my favorite. Oh my goodness, I love these things. So oven baked parsnip fries. Take a parsnip. As you can see, I make it like about the size of a French fry. Put it on a cookie sheet that has parchment paper. Before you do that, I usually cut them up and put them in a pan, like a pot, you know, anything, a bowl. And I drizzle olive oil, toss them around so they're all covered with a little olive oil. Lay them out flat on the cookie sheet. Put a little bit of salt, Himalayan sea salt. Put it in an extremely hot oven, 550. And, you know, depending on your oven and how fat you make these little fries, this time it took 20 minutes for me. And, oh my gosh, they taste, I can't even tell you how good. Kind of like, parsnips are actually sweet. When you make them this way, they're crunchy on the outside and they're really moist and soft on the inside, just like a French fry. Absolutely delicious. So people always ask me, why am I cooking so simply, and can I do anything to make this be a little bit more flavorful? Well, I always say when you start out with super, super fresh, organic, really good products, food, you don't really need to do too much of anything to them to make them taste really, really good. But if you'd like to, for instance, the soup, you could certainly, while you're cooking it, you could add celery or carrots or onions or whatever your heart desires. I've also known people that do eat meat, they'll put a ham bone in it. On the fish, you could certainly sprinkle garlic powder. I love this fish also because if you were so inclined and could have this on your diet, you could lay this fish out flat. It's like a steak, and you could make it like a Parmesan, where you could put a couple tablespoons of even jar, I hate jar stuff, but spaghetti sauce, you know, something red, and then put some kind of melty kind of cheese like Parmesan, pop it in the oven, and you would have a Calimari steak Parmesan. These guys, I guess you could certainly sprinkle garlic powder on them if you wanted to put some more flavor. I think they're super flavorful already, but you certainly could do that. As I've mentioned in the past, intentionally I do not use processed foods. I keep my cooking as free as possible from all the most common allergens, so it's free from sugars and dairy, gluten, yeast, and a host of other corn, other things. Also, I tend to keep away from the nightshade family of foods because they tend to be so inflammatory. And for people that have either allergies or migraines or things that are affected by inflammation, everything you read, including my allergist, is advising that that's just a good place to start. So is it delicious? Yep. Is it satisfying? Yep. And do I feel deprived? Nope.